Hey, welcome back in today's video. Okay, look, we need to check something out, something that's... I see some red flags. You know what we're here for. Titanic Church. A very peculiar site that just seemed to pop up out of nowhere. We had no idea what it was, but then I noticed some things. You're gonna wanna hear this. So initially, it was just Titanic.Church, name, email, and the reservations. Very much just like the poppy.church. Something that they was doing to promote their new album. But it turns out that Titanic.Church is not affiliated with that Poppy or Titanic Sinclair. But that's not what bothers me. I want to read this to you. What is Titanic.Church? Titanic.Church is a fan site run by a bunch of regular Poppy fans, likely indulging some of your friends on the Discord server. We are serious stans, so nerdy that we needed to build a game revolving around our love for the Poppy project. Titanic.Church is not affiliated with Titanic Sinclair or Poppy in any way. Furthermore, it will never be utilized as a way to make money off of fans Poppy or Titanic Sinclair, and it will never be advertisement supported. We are not piggybacking on Titanic's project for our own gain or fame, but rather making a fun place for fans who want to engage in additional entertainment. It is also our intention not to steal players away from poppy.church ARG, and Titanic.Church will not officially launch until after poppy.church ARG has completed its run and stabilized into whatever its eventual completed form is. Now, I want you to pay attention to the fact that it said they are not going to make any money off of this at all. You're gonna see why I'm bringing this up a little bit later on. We are keeping our names private to add to the mystery of the game. We are not trying to gain personal fame or notoriety in this project. It is the fan community to enjoy. Okay? Simple enough. Following so far. So what happened? The reason they're wanting to ask what happened is because initially this whole description that we're reading right now, it wasn't there. It was just a literal exact copy of poppy.church. Titanic.Church is a little bit different here, as people started signing up for this thinking it was a part of the same project. I guess they got a little bit too many people involved, but let's read. Someone discovered our site on accident while it was still in progress. We scrambled to try to get everything functional to handle the influx of signups. Some people have expressed concern over the site not being secured. We will buy an HTTPS certificate. We will buy an HTTPS certificate. I want you to keep in mind this. This has a lot to do with them saying they don't want to make any money. When we can afford to do so. The cost has come out of our pockets, and we've already given all of our money to Poppy. Haha, please remember poppy.church also did not have HTTPS during its reservation. Please, as that was essentially only a prompt to sign up for a mailing list. HTTPS was implemented once poppy.church reached a point where it began allowing users to input profile information. Because our site was discovered before we were ready to have it seen, we realized that it caused some commotion within the community. We really did not intend to scare anyone. We love all our fellow poppy seeds and want you to be safe, happy, and cute. We would never ask you to give us information that could be used to harm you in any way. We are not attempting to deceive anyone. We wish to express our sincerest apologies to any inconvenience, the lack of clarity or transparency this has caused. Now, I have a couple things wrong with this. They said that poppy.church initially did not have an HTTPS. This actually is not the case. Let's check and see if it has one now. It does. And to my knowledge, I'll be honest with you, it has always had the HTTPS. Always. And if it didn't, I'm gonna guarantee you that they're not gonna slip up on that, because 99.9% of all domains that you buy come with a simple SSL certificate already, which is fine if you're not going to make money off of it. But if it didn't have an HTTPS, it could do what's called domain forwarding, where you just do a simple forward from in the advanced DNS settings, which I'll show you. I know this is some tea, but in my case, coffee. Oh yeah, this is the coolest mug ever. It's in the merch store. So what's next? We hope you will join us in having fun with this. Put your reservation. It's only an email address. We will keep your email address private. Its only purpose is to provide you with a login and a link to future time. We will never sell or give your email address to any other group. We'll simply let you know. Okay, email addresses can be traced back to your computer, can be traced back to your IP address, can be traced back to your credit cards, as we can see in the case of... Alright, check this out, guys, listen. I did a video where we were talking about the petty page Jackie Aina drama. It was because 2017 is the biggest year for privacy hacks. Gmail was hacked and Chipotle was hacked, which the email server being hacked could have led to Jackie Aina losing $1,500. And it's a whole thing, but she thought it was Petty Page that did it. But this is what email is really important, and you need to not give... I'll be honest with you. The intentions of Titanic.Church may just be by some kids, but this is a pretty well done site. And for it not to have HTTPS as well as it's done, you guys need to be really concerned about this. I'm going to go ahead and urge you not to put your personal information in on this. This is not Titanic Sinclair and Poppy affiliated at all. There is no HTTPS. In fact, eBay and Amazon and secure sites that use your money have to have HTTPS at the beginning of it. It's mandatory on the internet now. It kind of freaks me out that this is not here, because if you buy any domains right now, let's go over to the Namecheap real quick. I'm just going to show you. This is a domain that I bought for my just business, nothing big. It's just Repzilla.tv, and it came with a regular advanced, a regular SSL certificate. They all come standard when you buy a domain, unless you have other reasons for not. So let's just say they don't have horrible reasons. But I do want to show you. I'm just going to put in. It's Repzilla.tv. It's just like he's got Titanic.Church, but we're just gonna put it in, and we're just gonna press enter, and you're gonna see it's gonna come up secure HTTPS, because they come standard, free. Now if we go back and we read, it says it costs money, but this is not the case. It's simple SSL certificates are free and they come standard. This is where I'm confused. In fact, let's go read this. The short version. It's never been more important for your website to have secure socket layer SSL certificate. There are free and premium paid versions of these. Free versions are a simple domain validation certificate. These DV certificates are only suitable for securing low-level websites and not for any type of business. And as we've seen before, Titanic.Church did say it's just for fun. They're not in business, they're not needing it for money or advertisements. It says this. But this is where I'm confused. Why are they wanting to purchase an SSL? A premium SSL? Because this is what these are for. Premium SSL certificates are a better choice for websites in which reputation and revenue are a primary concern. Premium certificates ask for greater proof of ownership, and that is reflected in their organized and extended validation. This makes them better choice for e-commerce, healthcare, banking, social media, and any other website in which user data is collected and used. So what this means is that you get a domain, SSL certificates come standard. It's free. You just gotta turn it on there. That's it. Why are they saying that they need to purchase a premium SSL certificate if they're not planning on taking money? Let's say they're not evil. Let's just say there's some kids. They're just kids. It's a really well done website for kids, but here's the thing. You're just kids. Why don't you have the standard HTTPS? It comes standard. It's supposed to be there. It has to be just turned off. What's up with that? Okay, let's say worst case scenario. Oh man, times like these make me glad I got my Rip Squad mug. Just drinking from it protects you from the Illuminati. Let's begin with the basic question. What is the difference between free SSL certificates and paid SSL certificates? Offered by companies like Namecheap, you might be surprised to hear that there is zero difference between free SSL certificates and those you pay for. What? That's weird. That's not what they said. When it comes to the level of encryption, the key differences between free and paid come down to the level of trust this feature is included in each type of certificate. What that means is, like, of course, as HTTPS is standard in today's times, poppy.church is definitely going to have it. They handle a massive amount of personal information. Again, smelling a little fishy why Titanic.Church does not have this. Could these be some foul intentions and they're using Poppy and Titanic Sinclair's fan base to kind of build a little bit of propaganda? And I do want to say that a lot of people thought that Repzilla had something to do with Titanic.Church. I don't have anything to do with Titanic.Church. It's not me. And if it did, it would say HTTPS because it's free. Some organizations often do not have sufficient financial resources to afford a premium SSL certificate. Fortunately, companies like Let's Encrypt, Cloudflare, Smart SSL, and Amazon offer free SSL certificates. What? So if you are a bunch of kids and you didn't know that, you now know more than you did before, and you're welcome for that piece of information there. These service providers' certificates give websites administrators the most basic security features and access to HTTPS. The purpose of offering free SSL started as an initiative aimed at encouraging websites to switch to secure HTTPS protocol. This initiative received the support of some search engines including Google, Bing, popular browsers like Mozilla, Google Chrome, Social, Facebook, and many others. So I'm just gonna say this. If you didn't know that, you better get HTTPS. It is free, because you're looking really shady right about now. Everybody, I'm gonna urge you this. Do not, and I repeat, do not register for this. If it is a bunch of kids and they have good intentions, I might have just helped them with this and getting their HTTPS. But even if it is kids, don't put your information in there because they've made a place where you're going to put your personal information where you can get hacked, and probably hackers are already looking at this, waiting for the account to get very high so they can come in and steal your personal information, and there's nothing that these kids can do about it at all. They've even told you that they're just doing it for fun. So as of this time, I wouldn't touch it. But as interesting as this is, there's always something that's more interesting to me. That's right, you guessed it. I want to know what you think. So why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and your interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up for this, likes, and as always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. Oh, and make sure, and you need to follow the Discord. The Discord, we are working on 1,000 members. I love Discord. I think it's my favorite social media besides Twitter, and I know you're already following that. The link to Discord is below. Get in there. It's a lot of fun. We're gonna start doing karaoke days, and I might give away some merch and stuff like that. But I know that you're repping. If you're not repping, you're Greg. And how do you become a member of the Rep Squad? All you gotta do is subscribe, notifications turn on, be in the comment section to every single video, because I'm gonna be there. Greg the cat's gonna be there, and the rest of the Rep Squad community is going to be there. Yes, and I expect to see you there as well, because this channel loves you.